I bang on about the Lynx all the freaking time, but this is a game that totally slipped past me.
I've mentioned a million times that the Atari Lynx is a powerful console, but I never really went into the games, or well, the lack of awesome games.
So even though the Lynx came out a few years before the Jaguar, I always seem to group them together. This is what was left over after Atari's last great push. They really focused on the hardware, but the support for the software was dwindling for years.
A company called Beyond Games did the risky and pushed out two of their first games for the Lynx and the Jaguar. For the Jaguar, they developed Ultra Vortec, the best fighting game available for the Jag. Very similar to Kasumi Ninja, but just better.
But for their first game, they developed Battlewheels, a gladiatorial type game where you hop behind a car that probably burns more fuel than your dad's midlife crisis mobile, and then try and blow each other up.
Seems like a simple concept, right? And that's why it works. It's just a handheld title, but Beyond Games actually made it work technically. When I saw the screenshots, I didn't believe it. There had to be something wrong with it, you know, choppy animation, disappearing sprites, some kind of scaling distortion. Nope, it works. It works and it looks freaking awesome.
Battlewheels delivers on what the Lynx promised us. Fast-paced arcade action with explosions, gunfights and fire. Here at the Leftover Culture Review, I spent years messing shit up in my mum's station wagon, which is why I walk everywhere. And in Battlewheels, that's totally an option too.
Want to be hardcore like me? Run into an all-out car fight. On foot, you'll be able to steal empty cars and wreak havoc with your machine gun. Or you could wuss out and drive your car in. So there's two options right in the menu, action and custom. And I have a terribly bad habit of going for action. You choose a colour and a racer, and you drive into that arena with all your weapons and armour set. Go custom though, and that's when the menus start lining up. You can choose a plan for your car, and then go further and set up where you want to beef up your armour, what type of engine and what type of frame you want. Then, choose the ammunition for your guns placed on the front and sides, and even bombs for dropping out the boot.
So, when it comes time to feel that wasteland wind in your hair, there are a whole bunch of different arenas.
Littered with buildings, structures, power lines, and even bodies. How many arenas all up? 16. There are 16 arenas on this Lynx game, and you're probably thinking, wow, that's amazing. Battlewheels must be really popular in the future if they've built 16 arenas for the sport. And I have to admit, I understand where you're coming from, but think about it. These are the barren wastelands. It's where all the space is, and it all sort of looks the same. I guess there's only so many ways you can dress up a car fighting game from the future.
So, when you hit that arena, it's just going to be you and your wheels. Or your boots if you ran in. This is where reflexes and years of playing Bop It come in handy.
The Lynx only has a few buttons, and you'll be using all of them. You'll be looking around, hopping in and out of the car, cycling through a bunch of different weapons, and checking out your map.
Battlewheels makes a really strong case for seeking out those friends with a Lynx. Up to 6 players can battle it out in an arena.
I haven't got to test out this mode yet, but that's a whole lot of carnage.
Out on the plains, the Lynx shows its true colours. Battlewheels, it's a diamond in the rough. I keep banging on about the hardware, but it's hard to find a game that backs it up as well as this.